Hello super friends and welcome to DC TV Talk. This is the show where we talk all things Supergirl, The Flash, Legends of Tomorrow, Arrow and Black Lightning, and in today's video we're going to be discussing what is going on with The Flash Season 5 and everything we learned about it coming out of Comic-Con and its panel. So let's discuss. Also, if you want to stay up to date with Comic-Con, be sure to subscribe so you don't miss a video. So the first thing we learned is that Tom Cavanagh is actually going to be directing the 100th episode of The Flash. Now, Tom Cavanagh has directed a couple episodes in the past. He directed episode 19 of Season 3, The Once and Future Flash, and he also directed episode 4 of Season 4, which was the elongated journey into night. But he is going to be directing Season 5, episode 8, which is the 100th episode of The Flash. And given the nature of the episode, that it is the 100th episode, I'm really happy that they've chosen Tom Cavanagh to direct that. Not only do I think Tom is a fantastic director, I really do. I've really enjoyed his episodes, especially like Season 3, episode 19, I think is one of the best episodes of the season. And I was also a big fan of Season 4, episode 4 as well. I know a lot of people weren't, but I personally was. So to find out that he's directing, an original cast member is directing the 100th episode of The Flash, I think that's really awesome. And the fact it's him is great news. Also, we did find out slightly beforehand, before Comic-Con, that Danielle Panabaker is also going to be directing an episode this season, who plays Caitlin Snow. So she is directing, I believe, episode 18, although I could be wrong there. So yeah, Tom Cavanagh's directing episode 8, and Danielle Panabaker is potentially directing episode 18, but she's definitely directing an episode this season. But that is really cool. I love getting these cast members to direct episodes themselves. I think it's such a good idea, and like I said, with Tom Cavanagh, he's really delivered some great episodes, so I'm totally down for this. Also, the showrunner of The Flash, Todd Helbing, did tease that Grodd and King Shark are going to team up later on this season, which is just an idea that, I'm surprised no one thought of it before, to actually have Grodd and King Shark team up, the two big CGI characters. I mean, this is obviously going to be the most expensive episode of the season, having these massive two CGI creatures running around. It's going to be quite funny to see, especially when, the Gorilla City 2-parter that was in Season 3 was very expensive, and anytime King Shark shows up, it's always expensive. So, it's going to be a really expensive episode, but it's going to be great for us fans, and I can't wait to see what brings them together and why they decide to team up. Also, we were teased by Todd Helbing that we may see some younger versions of the Rogues, which I think would be really awesome, especially because the Rogues are obviously a big part of the Flash in the comics. They haven't really been as big in the show as I'd like them to be. Like, I really want them to do for a storyline, I really want them to do the Rogues War and have the Rogues be the main villain of a season, but it doesn't seem like we're going to get that. But I think that seeing younger versions is really cool. The only thing that does kind of, pique my brain there is it does say younger versions. So does that mean time travel's involved here? And I have to think time travel's involved in this season in some way. So that's quite interesting, and I wonder how we're going to get to that. But if we get to see younger versions of like Mirror Master, Top, maybe you could even bring back Wentworth Miller. I don't know. I think it'd be really cool to see just the Road come back and see younger versions. That's a pretty cool idea to me. Also, Caitlin and Ralph are going to be helping Cisco get over his heartbreak. Of course, Cisco is very heartbroken after what Gypsy sort of did to him in Season 4. I mean, not really what she did to him. I mean, it was a pretty, it wasn't as harsh as some breakups out there, but, it's still a pretty bad on Cisco. He's still feeling pretty bad about it. So Caitlin and Ralph are going to help them, or going to help him kind of get back on his feet a little bit, which is good. Although I wouldn't be surprised if Cisco gets another love interest this season or within the next couple of seasons, just because it's the CW after all. Also, quite funny, Hartley Sawyer, who plays Ralph Dibny, he also said that Caitlin and Ralph will not be together. They will never be a couple, because obviously the primary joke within The Flash regarding Caitlin Snow is that she always dates the new guy, it was Ronnie, and then it was Jay Garrick, and then it was, or Hunter Zolman, who was Jay Garrick, and then it was Julian. So a lot of people are thinking, oh, her and Ralph will get together, but apparently that's not going to happen. Both actors have said no, that's not going to happen, so that was just a little thing I wanted to bring up. Also, Iris will officially be going back to the journalist position once again, which is fantastic news. Obviously, she started up her blog in Season 4, and basically Todd Helbing was saying that she'll progress from that back to the newspaper, so that's fantastic news. I'm really happy about that. Obviously, we need Iris to get back into that position, because that's where she's best suited on the show, so I think she's really good in that position. Going back to that role is really going to help her character within the show, and hopefully help the fans sort of get back on her side after in Season 4 she kind of got a lot of controversy, so I'm very happy about this move. Also, if you saw the trailer, which I'll be doing my breakdown in just a little while, But if you've seen the trailer already, you'll know that in Season 5 we will finally be giving Barry the Flash Ring. And to go along with the Flash Ring, he will be getting a new, more comic book accurate suit for Season 5. So what that means and what that's going to entail, I don't know. But he will be getting a brand new suit, which we kind of knew he was going to get, because considering how his Season 4 suit was pretty much destroyed after the Season 4 finale. So we will be getting a new suit to go along with his lovely new Flash Ring, which I'm very excited to see. Hopefully we'll get some photos around that very soon. And finally, this was also shown in the trailer. We do know that the big bad for the season, or at least a villain within the season, is going to be Cicada. And we finally got the casting for Cicada. It's going to be Chris Klein, who's from American Pie. This is a pretty good casting. I think he's a pretty good actor. Obviously, it was rumored to be Mark Pellegrino, who I was kind of pushing quite a lot because I thought he was a pretty good choice. But sure, Chris Klein, I'll take that. Obviously, you can always kind of look at these things at face value and go, oh, it doesn't seem that great. But you've got to look at other actors, you know. Obviously, a big one that everyone brings up is always Heath Ledger as the Joker. But even within the Arrowverse, I'd say Josh Segarra as Adrian Chase. You know, when Adrian Chase kind of first shows up in Arrow Season 5, he's kind of a generic character. But then as soon as it's revealed that he's Prometheus, wasn't he just incredible? Like, he was, you know, in my opinion, the best villain in the Arrowverse. You guys know how much I adore Prometheus, so to see that character transition, you know, at first where I thought, yeah, he's just kind of an average, he's just kind of a generic guy, to one of the most, you know, compelling and most awesome actors. Again, it just needs that switch. So don't judge anything, you know, as soon as you see it. Don't judge it by face value. Wait until you actually see it in action. And I feel like that's what we're going to have to do here with Chris Klein. But at least we now know that Cicada is going to be the villain for Season 5 of The Flash. Well, what do you guys think about all this news? Make sure you tell me all your thoughts in the comment section down below. What you think about all these individual pieces of information we learned from Comic-Con about The Flash Season 5. And if I missed anything, be sure to check that in the comics as well, or in the comments as well, as I'm sure I probably would have missed some things that have slipped through the cracks, because I haven't seen the panel myself. I can't find it anywhere. The only panel I've seen is Supergirl's, because that's the only one I've seen uploaded to YouTube. So if I've missed anything, be sure to chuck that in the comment section down below. And I think this is some pretty cool information. Also the trailer, which I'll, you know, do my full thoughts on the trailer, but I thought the trailer was great, so it's really good to see the Flash kind of stepping back up in Season 5 after a bit of a downfall in Season 4. So thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give it a like, it'll help me out a lot, and share this video with anyone and everyone you know who loves DC TV and get them to join the community. And as always guys, please subscribe for all of your latest content on Supergirl, The Flash, Legends of Tomorrow, Arrow and Black Lightning. And with all that said guys, I hope to see you again in my next video.